Hi and welcome back for another video. This is an unboxing of Samsung Galaxy On8. This is a smartphone that is hugely popular right now at this moment. And why not? It is offering some bang for the buck. The specifications are great for a budget smartphone. It is actually not a budget smartphone. It just falls under the category of a smartphone that's above 10,000, but it's still a mid-range smartphone. I consider it a budget smartphone because you can actually go and afford if you want to buy it on installment basis. That's easy to buy that. The box that you are seeing right now is a parrot color box. It's light green. The manufacturing date printed on this box is October 2016. This is most recent, and why not? I bought it on the launch date. The price mentioned on the box is a little high, but the smartphone never sells at this price. Buying a smartphone on the launch date is definitely a risky business. Not all smartphones are safe buy. Some smartphones definitely may have some big problems later on, but I am a reviewer. I have to buy the smartphone on the launch date itself, and that risk is worth a while. Let us now cut the seal with the pocket blade and safely remove the items one by one. The very first thing you will notice is the smartphone in a polythene pouch. There is a different beauty to every 5.5-inch smartphone. You will see it after I remove the smartphone from the pouch. Both the back and the front are covered with a thin plastic film to protect them from scratches. You may have to remove them, but then you can always buy back covers and screen guards. I have seen some people use their smartphone for days with these covers on. They mostly do it to protect the device from scratches or to keep the smartphone new for coming days. It is not a good idea. You guys can always buy a back cover to protect the device, but keeping the covers on is not always a good idea. I mean, the stock covers that came with the smartphone is not a good idea. I recommend ordering one or a back cover while ordering the device itself. I ordered a tempered glass while ordering the smartphone, and it is great. I will actually install it right after I am done recording this video. I will now keep the device aside and remove other items from the box one by one. These are quick start guides and the warranty papers. Then we have the charger in the box. It's big compared to the other Samsung chargers that I have used recently. Then we have this USB cable. Every smartphone manufacturer provides a USB cable, so there is no exception or newness in this case, and it looks beautiful. It's white in color, and yes, white always looks good, but then it always becomes dirty after using it. Just after a few days it becomes dirty, and especially when you are living in an area where there is red soil, it is definitely going to get soiled. Also, there is this long Samsung battery. Hope it does not explode. Actually, the problem is limited to only Note 7s and not other. This is a very new smartphone, just launched. I hope it does not happen with this smartphone. Samsung battery are usually rectangular in shape, unlike the batteries of other smartphones. Other smartphone batteries are wide in general. Like the battery of Moto E3 Power, it is wide and not lengthy like the Samsung's battery. It is a 3300 mAh battery. Hope it lasts longer. The result can only be known once I test the smartphone. Now let's see the rest of the items in the box. Actually, there is only one left. It is a headset. The headsets that Samsung include are good quality. The sound is loud, they sound good, and they are worth the investment for buying the box, of course, because you do not have to buy it again unless you have lost it. Now I'm going to first boot the device. I will skip the part since it takes usually a long time. Before that, I want to talk a little bit about the design of the smartphone. But first, let us look at all the items in the box. We have a phone, a headset, a charger, quick start guide, and some warranty papers. We have a USB cable, and lastly, we have a battery. Of course, there is this device and the box also, which I have mentioned already. Now, on to design. The design of Samsung Galaxy On8 is just like other Samsung smartphones. They all just look the same with only slight difference. Starting from top-notch smartphone to a beginner smartphone, they are different in performance but not in looks. They just look the same. Also, this is one of the reasons why some people outright refuse to buy Samsung smartphones. I heard them saying that I don't buy them because they look the same. I don't know, but that's not a valid reason. You have to look at the performance as well to decide not to buy a smartphone. But if you are going after the looks, and then of course, then this might be a reason. And of course, there are smartphones that are fast than Samsung. When you look at other areas, other companies as well, like you have HTC smartphones, you have smartphones from Lenovo, you have smartphones from Huawei, and there are many more companies that manufacture smartphones. So the back of the smartphone has a very unique texture. It is providing a unique look to the smartphone. Also, it looks like somebody has scratched the back of the smartphone with a blade or a pointed object. It feels. It also feels like a novice painter has painted up the back with brush in a hurry, leaving most of the area uncovered and with gaps in between. Actually, I just saying this because it looks just like that. Jokes apart, on a serious note, like I have previously said, it looks beautiful, a lot beautiful to say that. The texture is really nice and unique, although it looks like somebody has scratched it. Anyways, let's talk about the front now. The front is same to like other Samsung smartphones. There is no change at all. Everything is same, but the size of the smartphone has increased in this case, and this increase in size has added to the beauty. And yes, of course, I have Samsung smartphones that are 4.5 inch in size, that are 5.5 inch in size, and 4 inch, and actually 5 inch in size, and none of them look as better as this 5.5 inch smartphone. The J3 does not look like this. The Core Prime does not look like this, and then I have Tizen Z1. It does not look like this, although they have the same design pattern for the front. But then this size is making the smartphone look really beautiful, and then the color is also adding to the beauty of the smartphone. It is really looking nice and good and like a premium smartphone. The camera of the smartphone is very popular on paper. It is mentioned that it has 13 megapixel autofocus camera, takes full HD video. It is all written on the paper. The real quality will be known only after using this smartphone's camera. The LED flash provided also seems powerful. So let us see after testing this camera what it should ends up being. These speakers are right near the camera of the smartphone. This is a good placement option for speakers, I believe. It is increasing the beauty of the smartphone. It is adding to the overall aesthetic look of the smartphone. Now I think it looks beautiful. On the front, this home button is always there on every Samsung smartphone. They could also make it capacitive, but never mind, it is their choice. They can do whatever, and some people actually love that button. And yes, it is like kind of cool. On paper, it is mentioned that the front camera is 5 megapixel with a LED flash. It is a good thing to have a LED flash on the front, especially for taking selfies, and I love taking selfies. Now let's go and boot the device. I will be right back in a second after the boot. Well, I'm back after booting the device. Now let's talk about the display, which is the most amazing thing about this device. It is very crisp and clear display. The UI is from Samsung. It's different than stock Android, but again, some people like it, some people don't, and I actually love the stock Android look, but it is not bad. The UI is also interesting in this case, and they have designed it really nice. When you pull the drop down menu, you will find these quick options. When you pull it further down, you will find all these options. I hope you are able to read them. We have NFC here, and also yes, bike mode, and we have power saving options available too. I will go through each and every power saving options one by one, trying to explain what they are, and it is going to be an interesting thing to do. Now let's go to the settings. These are all the options we have available in settings. I'm in a landscape mode right now. Now let's go back. Here in this window we have these apps like Yes Planner, Word Exec. Let's go to the app menu again. Here you can see that different types of apps have been placed in respective folders. That's a cool arrangement, and actually it is how it should be done. Previously it was just it looked like a junk, and all the apps were spread just on this app screen. Here the arrangement is nice. Let's see the storage now. It has 16 GB of internal memory. Out of that, 10 to 11 GB is available to you. The rest is used by system. Now let's go to the about device section. This is all that is there in this section. Have a look here. We go for the verdict on the device later, just in few seconds. Until then, have a look at this about section. Now it's a verdict time. I will give a full review after using it for a week or so. I do not believe in hurrying a review for views. I always take my own time to review any device. This will make clear what is right and what is wrong about the device. Anyways, it is a good smartphone. It looks good. It feels lightweight and awesome. It performs fast. It is really a good smartphone from Samsung. It is worth a look. So if you are planning to buy a new smartphone, then that is this smartphone should be in your option. And you should also look for other if you have a different choices. Then, but as far as I have seen the smartphone, I can say without before using, of course, that it is going to be definitely a good smartphone, at least with the aesthetics and the design that it is now. It is going to be a really good smartphone. Well, this is it. Thanks for watching. Please take a moment to like and share this video, and also do subscribe to the channel, because a lot of comparison videos are going to come up, especially for this device, and of course for Moto E3 Power and G4 Play. They are all pending, and of course there is new smartphone, and that is Lenovo A7700. I have to do the unboxing. I will do the unboxing and then upload the video on this channel. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.